Mumbai suburban trains are a lifeline to the people living in the city who travel long distances across its length and breadth. Spread over 465 kilometers, the suburban railway operates 2,342 train services and carries more than 7.24 million commuters daily. By annual ridership, the Mumbai Suburban Railway is the second busiest rapid transit system in the world. It has some of the most severe overcrowding in the world. Being in tune with what it is called the city that never sleeps, trains run for 21 hours daily from 4 am until 1 am. But with the increasing number of deaths every year, the same lifeline is turned into a virtual death trap. Train accidents on suburban Mumbai local routes have claimed 23,473 lives in the past 11 years. Out of the total number of victims, 14,554 were killed while they were crossing the tracks. 4,561 commuters died after they fell from speeding trains. 253 died after being hit by posts located along the tracks, while 90 people died by falling in the gap between the train and the platform. The deaths in the Mumbai suburban trains also account for 40% of the total deaths in the country, which is a deplorable condition. In the process of understanding the problems with the infrastructure of suburban trains and stations, we spoke to the commuters who poured out the problems with us. In the process, we also spoke with Preeti Shekhar, the Maharashtra State President of the Democratic Youth Federation of India (DYFI), which has worked on these issues right from 2004 till today. Their most recent protest was the Black Badge protest on the 7th of February 2014. But the railway authorities have failed to take notice of this protest as well as the problems faced by the commuters. We tried speaking to the DRM of the Western Railway, but he hasn't responded to either the calls or emails.
तो ऐसे लोकल का तो कोई प्रॉब्लम होता नहीं, बस वो जो भी भीड़ का प्रॉब्लम है तो जिसमें चढ़ने के लिए या फिर उतरने के लिए जो प्रॉब्लम होती है, अब चढ़ते टाइम पे तो इतनी भीड़ हो जाती है वहाँ पर कि चढ़े कैसे, ये सबसे पहला प्रॉब्लम आता है।
बेसिकली क्या है कि रश होता है तभी आई थिंक होता रहेगा। मैं जिस टाइम पे निकलता हूँ वो टाइम पे तो मुझे कुछ मीन्स ऐसा दिखाई तो नहीं दिया, मैंने देखा नहीं है।
पीक आवर्स में मॉर्निंग 7, 8, 9
से रश रहता है, हर किसी को जल्दी है जाने का घर पे, होना ही चाहिए, मीन्स होता ही रहेगा।
Rush should be always there. I mean, in the city like Mumbai, you can find rush. So people are used to it in Mumbai.
12 के जगह 15 डब्बा बड़ा।
Statistics say that there are around 23,000 people who died in the past 10 years. So, आप क्या लगता है, आपका सोल्यूशन क्या है ये डेथ्स टू रिड्यूस द नंबर ऑफ डेथ्स टू लोग?
फ्रीक्वेंसी बढ़ाना चाहिए, ट्रेन्स बढ़ाना चाहिए, देन जो बोगीज है वो बढ़ाना चाहिए।
This is solutions created by these people, and they need to understand. I mean, they can get up really early and they can go on the train.
कुछ रेलवे वाली चीज़ को सुविधा, कुछ पब्लिक का है, जैसे कि आप ये चीज़ बता रहे हैं, ये चीज़ इन लोगों को ध्यान देना चाहिए। ये जो आप पूछ रहे बोल के मैं बता रहा हूँ, नहीं तो कौन किसको मैं बताऊँ जाते हूँ। यहाँ जाके कंप्लेंट करूँ तो पकड़ के बिठा देंगे, आओ एड्रेस लिखो, क्या है, तुम कहाँ से आया, क्यों बोल रहा है, तुम ही क्यों बोल रहा है, तुमको क्या जरूरत है, हम फंसे सब आराम से पड़े। अब ये देखिए ये प्लेटफॉर्म में कोई भी आपको GRT वाला नहीं मिलेगा, PC नहीं मिलेगा।
The overcrowding of the trains are the reason why there are people who are falling off the train and dying. Number 2, overcrowding of the trains is a problem of the frequency of the trains. The number of people who are using this railway service and the number of trains pertaining to it do not match. The proportion do not match. Then overcrowding is because of the frequency of the trains. The number of trains has to drastically increase.
सर स्टेशन में फैसिलिटीज़ है ना, ड्रिंकिंग वाटर का फैसिलिटी
और वो नहीं है, और स्ट्रेचर होना चाहिए एक्सीडेंट के टाइम पे, या व्हीलचेयर होना चाहिए। या अभी एक लड़की को कुछ लगा है तो अभी वो एक बंदा आइस ढूंढ रहा था, तो ये नहीं होना चाहिए। एक टीम तो यहाँ पे होना चाहिए, एक नर्स होना चाहिए, एक डॉक्टर होना चाहिए।
टॉयलेट तो होना चाहिए, क्योंकि टॉयलेट के लिए यहाँ कंजूमर की बात करता हूँ, यहाँ टॉयलेट उस कोने में है, ये कोने में नहीं है, सब यहाँ इधर आके।
That's the old demands which I was telling you that there should be at least one train in 5 minutes has been amended as one train in 3 minutes. That is one demand which we have been putting forward very vehemently is a continuous expansion of local train service. What we mean, is the increase. Of course, the frequency of the train services has to be increased. Apart from that, you have to increase the infrastructure also accordingly. The railway authorities are spending so much of their money on new fancies like monorail. Monorail has been introduced. This monorail, metro line, all these railway services, this is not going to be a substitute for the real local trains, metro or monorail. They are just lying inside Mumbai only, where there is ample number of bus service also is available. This particular railway lines are pertaining to that areas only, whereas the towns or the urbanization of the suburbs are taking place along the railway line right up to the Han and right up to Karjat or Kasara in the other belt. So if you want to cater to the real needs of the people in Mumbai, then this local train system has to be strengthened and expanded regularly. Local train system comes under the central government, comes under the railway authorities. There is always a struggle between the state government and the central government, which we often see, and they continuously say that railways, the Indian railways cannot cater to the entire needs of the Mumbai metro city. So this particular struggle between the state government always gives us the answer that local train service is not under us, so we are not able to intervene in expanding the particular service. Whereas the Indian Railways disown this local train service and say we cannot go beyond and cater to the entire transport needs of the Mumbai city. Mumbai city has to think otherwise. In that case, what we want to put forward is either Indian Railways should delink the suburban rail train system in Mumbai and transfer the powers to the state government to run it and to improve the services. Otherwise, they should take the responsibility of the expansion of the railways. A decision on the policy level has to be taken in this case. All other demands which comes under it, they are just subtext to this, like the improvement of railway stations, railway platforms, infrastructure facilities inside the platforms, the need of bathrooms, the need of toilets and need of water.
See, problems are there, it's for sure, when railways do react real late. But the major part is, hardly anybody knows if there is a first aid box or not. And even I at least don't know, even if I want to complain, where should I go and complain?
Right.
So, as I said, awareness is, I think, is the biggest problem.
From the railway side.
See, authorities in India unfortunately don't work in the way they should.
The negligence of the railway authorities is something which we are facing. We know it very closely. Right from 2004, when we started our agitation in 2004 with the railway conventions, and later which in 2005 we have converted it into a railway satyagraha. Right from that moment we know about the callousness, the carelessness and negligence towards these issues by the railway authorities. They are not interested in creating a very comfortable transport system for the people in Mumbai. Neither the authorities are concerned nor the ministry is concerned. Like how the government has withdrawn themselves from the health sector, from the education sector, there is a backing off from the transport sector also. For example, in Mumbai, the metro rail services, the metro rail service has been given to Reliance. It is being it is being run by Reliance. So, in the name of the public-private partnership, railways and all other authorities are interested in backing. They are not interested in running the local train services. They are just interested in giving it to the private ownership. So there is a backing off from the public transport system, like they have backed off from the public education or the public health sector. So that particular thing, which is part and parcel of the neoliberal policies, is also playing a role here. Nowhere in the world you can see a suburban transport system, right, train system is in profit. Nowhere in the world, if you take into consideration Singapore, where there is a very efficient local train system. You take the case of Europe, you have a very efficient local train system, local train or tram system, and in all these places, one thing which is coming to notice is there they are not a single local train system is in profit. But in Mumbai, or in for that matter in India, Indian Railways is concerned about the profit. And it's a very antagonistic thing. It cannot be under profit if that is a local train service. To keep up the profits, the authorities are getting sabashi from the top bosses that you are keeping it under lock. In order to keep this profit intact, they are not improving the services in Bombay.